Welcome, viewers. Today we're gonna be playing some Grand Theft Auto. I gotta have some kind of intro. It's not like I got videos, like an intro video or a picture, a frame. And I don't watch a lot of other. I don't watch a lot of other YouTubers than that, but I know most all of them, with or without trying to fall into routine, say the same intro and outro for years. And ones who try to avoid it stutter, stumble, and fall on trying to come up with new creations daily or at the tip of the tongue if they haven't thought it out. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it is broke, who did fix it? What's it gonna take to fix it? No, I'm not usually the point finger. Like, he broke it. Being a mechanic, it shit just does break. Hey, 239. I unlocked sneakers. Level 239 in the car meet. You come on down. I'm almost 240 in the car meet. You're like level 4 from exotic cars. Oh yeah, your auto shop cars count, don't they? Why are you playing at slow roll though? It's not like you're avoiding car meet rep. You do auto shop cars, you do exotic exports. And then I got rep for spawning in here. I got rep for test driving a car. Help me, help me. He's gonna bore me to death. Help me. The old man in his daily routine, he's gonna bore me with all that money he makes. Oh, I just can't stand how much money he's got. Everyone's a hater. Everyone wish ill on me. They just mad they can't do it like me. I'm not saying you, I'm saying all the above. You might not think I'm like the best at Call of Duty, this or that, like, you know, because I'd be asking for tutorials. What? I'm confident, but it's for good reason. Look at the money I got. I got 125 million. What you gonna tell me I don't know how to make money? Tell me I don't know. All right. I'm an overachiever here. I'm full of it tonight too. I'm ready for my grind is what it is. You wanna come grind on me? I'm gonna come get that bounty, alright? Where you at? You already on the move, like casino, mixed goods? Talk to me. Keep me informed though, so I don't feel dumb. Okay. All right. I just don't want to feel like out of it. I want to be in it, right? The whole idea is to like show how smooth we move. No, no. We're gonna go to dealers. We're gonna do when you want to do tow truck, let me know. Boom. When you want to do mixed good, let me know. Boom. We have the same places, the same things. It shouldn't be no thing for us to. Everything I have is ready. So yes, I'm gonna like do my bail office super fast, maybe my nightclub super fast, since you said you're doing nightclub. But I'm trying to be stuck to you for a minute. At least do some of this grind that we can. I tell you what, this new processing speed and graphic frame rate is incredible though. I've never flew down the road and had it crystal clear for that long without it like blurring out the game. Matter of fact, it's trying to give me like PS5 graphics on PS4 cars. Yeah. Thank you though, because I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have. I would have waited another year, year and a half until the smoke get rolled out of the floor like a diesel. You see that phone that was melting on smoking, whatever, and they had the Hellcat supercharger whine burnout sound effect going, like the phone was doing a Hellcat burnout with a supercharger, and it was just battery meltdown mode smoking. I gotta put yesterday's money away because today's about today. $0. That means I was doing my damn thing last time. That's good. I like that. Popularity. I mean limo. You got the limo. Hmm. Oh, I thought you said no. Like I thought that's what it was. I gotta do my nightclub popularity. It doesn't say one or the other. That's odd. Sometimes I'll walk out and come back in when it does that. Or walk around for a minute more in the not your back area with the front. I know there's like polar opposites. Walk deeper in the place and stay, or go in and out again. Like maybe it didn't catch you. Like you always do CEO, not MC. Mine. Oh yeah, nightclub. Sorry. We can get on that. I was doing good. I drifted a little wide and hit a pole and it smashed the back window. But the louvers, huh? No, 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 no. No, you don't. I just said I would help you with that. Oh, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I thought you were talking about doing the thing with the thing. I thought you were gonna sell your nightclub big ass truck solo. You're still registered, aren't you? Oh, you're gonna promote since there wasn't anyone to kick out. Okay, I get it. Last time you played, you probably just lounged instead of worked, and so you're paying for it. You know what I mean? Though the popularity drops for hours played. I'm sure you had fun though. Oh no, I've been up all day. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I've been getting up early, but it feels good, so I don't go back to bed. I just like ride it out. Whether I get a lot done or just do my routine earlier. It's getting me on the game earlier. Yeah, yeah. Don't stall out on me. Yeah, it's like 6:30 in the afternoon. Smoky, smoky. So my thing is once I start smoking like heavy, which sometimes is like before noon. Once I start smoking heavy, then I pretty much have to. Sometimes if I don't smoke for an hour or two, like I get really invested in a game, I find myself drowsy, and I smoke, and I'm like this again. Wee. But I ain't smoking that other shit. Just that sativa. I literally have the other shit labeled, and even the one stuff's in a different jar. Like you can't just get to it. The indica. The one is like you have to want this, and then the other one is still labeled like nighty night. Usually I smoke sativas, thought producing sativas or uppity, like go 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 instead of hungry or slouch or definitely not indica like night. Sometimes they're hybrid. There's a little slouch. I do them from like left to right. And so like left is like my Red Bull, and all the way to the right is like my NyQuil. Did you go out the windshield of your car? How long has it been since you went out the windshield of a car? Only in GTA Story. Okay. Only in story mode can you do that. You can over here and online for. Are you sure you have a short clip time? I made what 110, 110K already off of nightclub popularity and bail office safe only. In the nightclub or the bail office? Oh, yeah, that's the whole point of me going in it. So would you rather do the tow trucks and get that kicking for the day and then go do mixed goods? Please. Or dealers. Ooh, dealers. Oh, no, I have them. You know what? What location are you at? Airport? Oh. Oh, you're at it. All right, I'm coming to you. You're near one. All right. I got you then. I'm going to start my tow trucks, especially because you're unsure of them. All the more reason that I get a little, or I can go to the casino and wait. You're you're doing the CO popularity nightclub stuff. Yep. Yeah. And I don't want you to not do your salvage truck, especially because I got a head start. Because I like doing them at the same time. But I just want to get it done. So if you turn around and don't do it, at least I've already like worked it and I'm ready for the next step. You know, that's like you missing one of the events, but it's not like eviction notice. You just or moonshine. You're just missing an event. I'm I'm gonna partake. Josh, welcome. So yeah, I told you I got you on any game. Any game you need help or you want fun. Shit, I'm trying to have every game you have and then more. You know what I mean, Lemon? I don't think there's a game you own that I don't have. It sucks you can't do like Little Nightmare 2 player. The Little Nightmare 2, what if I could be the other dude? You grab his arm and drag him. No. No. Oh, I saw this other one was like a dating thing. It was all about like the two of us or tale of us. Yeah, that's a relationship fixer thing for people almost broken up. It puts you through all that. I would love to play it. It puts you through the ups of the and the downs. Well, I'd have to download it or buy it too. I have to look. Well, you have to. Yeah, yeah, Bully was a good Rockstar game. Bully and Driver was it or Max Payne? And then they just like even Red Dead they gave up on just for GTA. And I don't. They must like really see a lot of money out of GTA because they look how many years they put into trying to make this other one, and they should have just already pushed it out and been making another. I want them to make a new map, and the way they're working on GTA 6, like they care about it. No, it isn't. It's Miami. It's the same old. It's the same old Miami Vice City. If you play GTA Vice, nope, nope. But that's what I'm saying. That these guys are so dumb. They're not working on GTA 7. Well, they work on GTA 6. In 6, yeah, they're fully committed to 6, right? But 6, I get they're gonna add cars for years. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't wait. We're gonna all that. And I hope it's better than emotes too. I hope it's like get down, get out. What was that, Sandreas? You want to come in for some coffee? You're having too much fun or talking to and he's getting all hyper over there. The cops chasing the SUV, not me. Bring it. Bring it, you losers. Yes. Yes, it is. The last gear of that Banshee's redonkulous. Even the Corvette that just came out can't keep up with it. How ridiculously fast the Viper is compared to the Vet and other well, I don't know about Pariah, but yeah, supers and sports. I thought he had a boosted Pariah too. I don't know if it's speed glitch Pariah, but he said he personally had modded vehicles, which I thought there was a lot to it. I know Mark has, but he had the other person and explained it and that. Grim was like, yeah. I've I've done it. What is it? A Mark 1, Mark 2? Are you holding arm 1 while you fly? If you R2 and arm 1, it goes even faster, Lemon. Hold, you're holding the e-brake while you fly? Okay. Yeah. So does it say 132 or 125 on the Speedo? First person. I thought you were going full Mach. Wow, yeah, see. And that's not even descending, like downhill, like towards the ground. I wish I hear it, but not loud, just hear it. I know. I wish it was just shared audio and I could hear what your ears hear. Hmm? Oh. Yeah, I got them. Yep, behind luxury and over by Simeon's, but closer to the gun store side, and south of the casino. Yeah, not Mere Park, but the just south of Casino Park with the little vert and the gang attack. But wait for me, please. I'd like to team. No, 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 no. I want to team up on that shit. I just looked them up already. I said I looked at them up for us. It's yeah. I was gonna try doing with you. I'm on the second tow truck. I was gonna do mixed goods next and invite you to the mixed goods thing. I know you're doing your popularity thing or whatever you end up doing with the oppressor. Like I figured that was still that mixed goods thing, or not mixed goods, popularity thing. CEO, aren't you still CEO? You're still a CEO. You should fix that. I totally thought you were doing work like the popularity for the nightclub. That's when you needed to switch vehicles, and he's like, "Take this," and that's buggy fast though. I would love to try to fly that at some point. Uh, not the Oppressor Mark II. I want to fly it first person. Eventually, not right this second. I'm good. I'm tow trucking, Josh, but when I say stuff like that, it's a thought ahead of time. Next time we're like getting ready to sell a business or we're just sitting there, I'm sure you'll be on it, or I can ask, remind myself. Hmm? Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, uh, that's normal. 128 to 132 if you're doing the e-brake thing. On first person speed. Yeah, it's too bad there's not a two-player seater version of the Mark. But that'd be ridiculous because they'd be submachine gunning off the back or whatever, or dropping people off parachute style into a fight. I got cops on both my cars. Both my tow truck vehicles were cops this time. It's probably because I make such a fool. We'll hit them. I'll have a after mixed goods. We'll have a helicopter. Once we do mixed goods, I usually call for a helicopter down there. Yeah, you can do them. I just still will. You, me, I got cops. I. Oh yeah, I thought you were watching. You should. I know you can't literally watch me and steer and drive, but holy shit is right. This cop wants to rub a dub dub. Put your ass in my face, man. I'm trying to pass a cop while towing a car. We're all going left, right, left, right. Fucking phone! I'm not even. I'm so fucking over it. So over it. Oh yeah? I'm done with my tow trucks. Nice. All right. I was joking about that bounty earlier. Ooh, your door. You did. You do. You do. All right. You probably mad I'm about to mark this because you know exactly where they're at. Oh, I swear this one's closest. Yeah, and then we will go all the way over to. So no, I mean this is closest. Take it right. It's closer. Logistically, if you're hitting all three of them. Wow. Yeah, he ain't supposed to be there. Just take a left up here. Yep. Mm-hmm. You're good. You just wanted a fly time. At least not a gang attack. I gotta switch from first person to like not first person because I'm getting almost ragdolled by you in and out the door. 35,000, 19,300, 14,200, 13,850. All right, so now Simeon's and then the fancy place. I missed the fly time because I was mapping. I heard we were in the air. Yeah, I'm all for we. We can we. I'm. We're gonna do mixed goods, but we're in the middle of something. On the third dealer after that, we'll be over in that neighborhood. If you're done with what you're doing, wait for us. We'll wait for you. Oh, right now. Oh yeah. Well, we'll do it in a minute. We're doing dealers. I figured after that third deal. Oh, behind us. Where are you going? Right there. Brakes. 31-5, 16-5, 15-6, 19-1. Thank you for your participation, your cooperation, and a little bit of your patience. All right, and then we gotta go to the fancy store, but also can we go here? Left. All right, we'll go to the fancy store first because we're already north now. I gotta go to my Gcash real quick. I was going to, and then mixed goods. It's in that vicinity. It's another stepping stone. This is fast. I enjoy this. I should be smoking. Don't worry. You got Josh. Is your stuff ready to sell? Go check all your stuff. See if it's ready to sell after your mixed goods. Well, are they supplied? They ready to roll? Thank you. Oh, that was slick. 34-2, 2700, 15-2, 14050. All right. So, real quick, this spot and then mixed goods. I know it's like south and then north. Hello, welcome. Thank you for watching. You do it. Yeah, you guess. All right, let me. Nope. Not the trees or the bench or the rock. I'm going to guess. Not up on the ramp. Say not up on the ramp, but over here, if I can get there. Shit. This dumb spot here, but no. All right, I'm going to start doing my circle. Didn't hear it over here, but we're in check. Got it. 2-star right here where I'm standing. It definitely wasn't my first thought either. Even if I would have showed up the other way on the card the other way, like how we went around the block and then through the stairwell, I wouldn't have heard it. Let's go. Mixed goods. Oh, really? Is thunderstorm and lightning that bad? Wow. It takes the power right out. Right. That's crazy though. There's that strong of storm that sometimes your power goes out. Not all the time, but right. You're just spinning blocks. I get it. There you go. Look at you, Fast and Furious. Furious. Seatbelt stabbing me. Looks like a Honda S2000 from the front. It's so fucked. You know what I'm talking about, right? I'll pull the car out and show you. It's the all right. It's the mini me of this. I'll show you it. You'll think it's cute. It can go convertible on it. It can go topless. You know, they're always funner when they go topless. You get that? You in the pool. OMG. Damn, to be a fly on the wall. You waiting for me on this? Don't josh me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Too much. I held back on the first one. Hmm? Okay. Yeah, after the shootouts. After Miss Baker, I thought we fixed that. You went in the garage? So you know what I do? Instead of going down to exit, I go up, right? So it says garage 1, 2, 3, and then something else, whatever. Oh, garage bay. And then it says ground, and then with vehicle, and then roof or something. Where'd you go? It showed you in the garage. I was going to pick you up. Hi, Josh. All right, I'm going to whip it. Oh, watch me, Nene. All right, we both got the same spot. That's all the more reason why I already am in driver's seat. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Get air, but keep it clean. Ooh, ooh. Oh, I feel like they slowed down. Like they were halfway through that intersection and they just went to 20 miles an hour so I could catch them. That one was swinging way over towards the curb out of its driving lane. We both get out the driver's side. What were you doing? She was steering. I was using the throttle. Mm. She's telling me faster, slower, and we're not talking about the gas and the brake. And you're steering. I just wheelied. Oh, that was it. That was the power outage. The first time was him checking out other things, like if there's anything else important to do. That was the bzz. He got thunderstruck. Thunderstruck is ACDC, but yes, I've watched the first one of those. I gotta see the second one, honestly. No, no, that's yeah, yeah. I need to see the second one. Oh yeah. Oh no. That's so I'm not much about watching stuff in a theater, you know. And then by the time I wait for it to release, everything's odd anymore. Everything's odd. Yeah. Yeah, I know. So I bumped you, but I bumped you hard enough that it did the insurgent thing and it 0 miled me. And I had to start from a dead stop. Yeah, you didn't see I 0 miled. I went, oh no. I really, really, really appreciate one of my viewers, no matter what I'm playing. I've got is you know just a friend, one of my gamers or a viewer that doesn't play PlayStation. I don't even know, but someone because it don't show me who's watching, right? But someone is helping. Somebody is giving me time watched, and that is awesome. I don't want to try to like pinpoint it like who I think it is. It could be a few different people on a few different games. Look, I still caught up to you, even though I did the whole 0 mile an hour bump. See if I can drift side by side tandem with you because I do tight. I try to drift even tighter. That's a little my fault, but you weren't steering all the way tight to me. I thought your front end would be pushing. You needed a brake pedal once on the left foot. All right. So do we need a buzzard? Do you need to do your tow truck? Casino? Sorry if I too much when I'm that fast when I'm doing it like that. I don't mean to be all cracked out. All right, yeah, buzzard time then. You mark them, I'll fly you. You can smoke on the way. I got you. You took me to my Gcash. You said yours were far away. I got a heli right here. I got nothing but time. We did everything in the city there is but the auto shop vehicles, and I'm cool with that. I ain't got no problem with it. Get your money back. Here I come. I'm skidding. You hear me? Look at. Oh, I was drifting. I was drifting. drifting. I was on two skis and I went up on one coming around the corner drifting. You should have seen that shit. Got you. I didn't see it, but mark it. It purpled and went away. Nope. Do it one more. It was on there and you undid it. As far as my screen, there it goes. Okay. Stash house. Brum, brum, brum. Is he like a once a day? Like, you gotta check on plants more than that. Yeah, I don't do just once a day checking on plants. But some people try to check like once a day or once every other day or stuff, and it's like, holy cow. I wonder where you're having issues with your garden or your flowers or your plants, however you want to. So, you know what? The PS4 controller was like a headlight. It had a headlight out in front of you, right? You could shine it and like see where your weed or your pipe and use it. This does not have a headlight, but matter of fact, it's got like a dashboard of a car. So I've got fucking white light shining up at my face right now, interfering. Ain't that dumb? Yeah, but I'm saying there's light shining up at me. It matches the color of the vehicles or my clothes or different things like the Fallout, the Pit Boy color, red and blue. You know, but anyways, it's shines up at you instead of out like towards the screen or like as a headlight, a little flashlight in your room. It's kind of distracting, and it's on dim. I have it on dim for battery life too and annoyance. You didn't pull out? did, did you see your next place? 425 I made for the day. The the salvage yard vehicles will come in later. Oh, what the hell? Right? Mm-hmm. What in tomfoolery? So we can play whatever you want to play. I don't mind GTA. 28,398. 28,398. Which is easy. Once you scroll to 28, then it's just like click, click, 3, click, click, 98. We can play any kind of game. I don't mind GTA. I didn't mind when I was on Fallout earlier. I did everything, but I would help you. There's a bunch of stuff. The zombie game on Fortnite or Fortnite Duo, if you think you could, or what about your next spot? And so get on the driver's side, passenger. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nah. Here. To me, I said it before, and then with them guys, yeah. So listen here, get in. If you're gonna AFK, you gotta be not scooting in the door. Okay, the door was hard pressed open for a minute. I was like, it should slam shut. No, it would already cost me more. I'll just wait. Hmm? I don't know if I've ever been to the gun van. No, yeah. I don't think I've ever been to the gun van when it was at this location. I might have seen it here, I just didn't stop. So I didn't know exactly where I needed to actually be. I don't know if I need anything either. I'm just checking. I got all his weapons. So Cool. She no longer has a bounty. I'll leave it alone for now. All right. Should have lit up before I took to the air, but all right. Let's go. Stash house. See if we can do it all in one go. I should have bought that heavy armor. Oh yeah? Anyone? Anyone? Nothing. 777973. It's that my controller feels way different. It's not that I can't scroll fast, because I used to scroll so fast. It's that it feels different with the 5 controller than the 4. It's all right. I just did my stash house. We got shot the fuck up. How about right there? Is that good? Good. That's good. Yo! What's up? Okay. I know. That's what I'm okaying. Oh, man. We wasted the good surprise on you. Yo. What's up?
Nothing much. Got off work a short bit ago. Buying a car.
Oh, yeah? I thought you had a truck.
I do have a truck. I'm still gonna have the truck, but it's $900. I went and looked yesterday.
What is it?
One, 77 Chevy Impala.
Oh. How much?
$900.
For. Okay.
What?
No, I'm just. I gotta see what's up with it, yeah. You're gonna have me come down there and be your mechanic, aren't you? Because Jay said he was gonna have me do that if he had a serious enough project, but I told him he had to have it all ready, like a hot ass engine ready, the parts for the car ready, everything. And I come down there for 2 months, or boom, and put that muscle car together.
No, it's the guy at work named Dennis. He's selling it, and he used to drive it like not every week.
So it runs and drives, but it's a 77. I know.
It
I
it doesn't run.
I know visually what it looks like. Okay.
He was on the way to work, and it seized up.
Oh no! Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm thinking, I'm gonna try to fix that motor because it could have been a spun bearing or rod set.
There's a spun bearing. There's a push rod. There's timing.
It's
Oh, where are you at?
it,
Did you go in your auto shop, Lemon? Fuck. In that case,
it's
just
real fun.
buy a built 383 stroker that's already done, and just boop.
I'm gonna put a 350 in it probably.
Well, that's what a 383 stroker is. A 350 4-bolt main that's been raced over. It's longer rods and bored 30. You can bore a 30 or a 60. If you bore a 60 over and then you have an engine issue like a dirt track car or something, if it's bored, which well, you're not supposed to bore them over. You're supposed to be within regulate street. If it's street, not super, then it better be. Anyway, yeah, so that engine, if something is wrong with that engine, the actual block and engine still can be fixed. It's either a main bearing, it's either like a push rod and valve train issue, or it's a snap chiming chain issue. There's sometimes a distributor slash oiling issue. Yeah, but
Alright, well,
still.
I went and looked at it. I couldn't stay long. I was there for probably a minute and a half because my mom was ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I looked over the frame, surface rust. There is one spot. There's a tiny little hole in there. Could be fixed. There's a little dent in the front right or front left fender. I know there was a brand new fender in the car. Um,
It sounds like a Christine.
fixed it, and
And then it popped. Then it died. It popped its engine. Was he
he
horsing it when he popped it? Was it low on oil? Like what?
no, I talked to him. He said he
Mm-hmm.
was just driving and good.
Mm-hmm.
He got it from
Highway speeds. Think of the RPM and a 4-speed or 3-speed. 77. That might be a 3-speed hydromatic. Okay.
and he has 24s on it. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
just think of that. And
So yeah, the drive line.
there's 20s on it, and he said there's a brand new 3-built transmission in there,
So it's almost dunk. You got yourself a dunk for $900.
pretty much.
You can put any engine in it as long as you. Well, fucking keep that shit, man. You know what? That thing.
I will.
All right. You know what
I'm
though?
gonna fix it.
So listen, I gotta. Yeah, yeah. Because listen, I would come there and work on it if you had the money. If you have the money and you have it, or like that could be at least a $36,000 car if I touch it.
It's it's alright. The fix it's alright. I don't mind it.
That's stuff I do. Buy a car for $900 like that, and then you'd be surprised what you can make. So 36,000 is if you just like I want to sell it after you're done. If you put it online and you wait, you can get 64,000 if you have the right kind of paint done and like it's polished. It's nothing is rough about it. Like the interior, the trunk, the stereo, everything is done. All right, I'm not gonna tell you, but yeah, that's a nice car.
He put he put all new like 6x9 speakers in the doors, a new radio. Did like workstation
Radiator, fan, yep. See, brake lines, fuel lines.
he did some work to it.
So as long
He
as you
said he has
pop a new
some
engine in it,
that I can fix.
yeah, pop a new engine in it, you're good. Or to rebuild that one, that matter of fact. Fuck yeah, man, you got me wanting to go to shit. I ain't got nothing I want to do with anything I got, but I would work on that.
See, since I make 12.25 an hour, he
Hmm.
can make you the same amount of money.
Yeah,
And I told him that he hasn't seen it yet, but he said he was trying to sell it for like 300, and
just tell him to hold it.
you know,
Just tell him to hold it. Give him like 300 and on a piece of paper that he's gonna hold it until you give him another 300 and another 300 and title on the third, time, something like that.
see my friend showed me how
But
to
you
do it.
need to get it in paper. Get it in paper where you give him some down, like 300, and now it's held. You are the rightful owner with consecutive payments, so that no one else can swoop buy it for a grand. You already have a paper agreement.
He can't give me half.
Yeah, I don't know. 300's pushing it. I didn't think he'd be able to do 6 or 9 right off the bat.
My dad said have cash in hand, all the cash ready to throw out here.
Yeah, yeah. If you do the 800 or 900 cash, if you have so I would have 800 or 750 depending on how rough the car is. I gotta see the picture. 750 to 800 in one pocket and the other 100 or 150 in a rear different pocket, and like
Yeah, not bad.
try to pull it out like this is you got this. I got this.
Those
What you
aren't
gonna
the
do with
20s.
it? I got this. And then he's like, "No, I'm stubborn. I need 900." Reach in your other pocket, like, "Here it is. Let's go. There's the title." But I always like a whole, you know what I mean? It's like poker.
Those aren't the 20s that are on it. I think those are the 24s that his brother had on there, but
Hmm.
they're all right looking. I could probably get like maybe 400 or 500 bucks for them to sell if I wanted to sell them, so it wouldn't be a complete total loss. Plus, I mean, it's a Chevy. It's in pretty decent
Oh,
condition.
it's
You know,
yeah.
crawl up under there and take it off from
It's
the
right in the
roof.
dunk era. It's in that
And then
72 to
he said he
77
has the
Chevy.
hardwired. He's already got the mounts and everything hooked up in the trunk. He said he left it. He took all his shit out. So
So you can bump soon.
yeah, yeah. I'm hoping he doesn't sell it. I said it's all right if he does before I have the cash. But I told him I do want to buy it. I'm probably gonna buy it.
I don't see nothing in the group.
And
Oh, you're on the phone right now talking, right? So you can't do it right now.
yeah, that's why I'm gonna fix it.
Oh, no, no, yeah, yeah. If you sent it to there, I can look. I'm playing. I just looked over the. So if it was PS4, it would have. How
It would
how's
have
it?
blurry.
How were you
I'm still
moving?
figuring out.
Were you moving as you took it?
No, it's just my phone wouldn't focus on his phone.
Oh, yeah, you gotta walk it away and pull it back or something. Yeah, it's a phone to phone thing. It's already, yeah.
You'll see. It's like the paint. It's a little different. I'm gonna paint it if I get it. It's it's gonna be one of those things. I mean, it'll fucking burn through gas, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But
Any engine in it, it will.
it's gonna be one of those cool things that I do for myself. I'll probably keep it for a while, and then
Depends on the money to sell it, yeah.
yeah,
If someone offers the right thing, you don't hold it like, oh, I'm gonna keep it for a couple years because they'll find something else if they got that kind of money. They were willing to do 36 or something. They'll find something else before the year or so when you're ready to get rid of yours.
yeah.
Sometimes if the money's right though, sometimes if the money's right though, you just got you can have it.
Even
Pure
if it's
profit.
bad money, like I ain't even buy it yet, nothing like that. Motherfucker already asked me, "What color you gonna paint it?"
Mm. What color is it?
It's like that blue metallic.
Fuck. I mean,
Uh,
but what's the interior? Black or white?
I think it's white.
So you want to stay with a lighter tone then. You wouldn't want to make it a black car with white interior. You want to stick with the lighter blues or
I was
you could
thinking
go
maybe
do
like
an aqua like a ooh, good.
I was thinking maybe like a I don't know. I kind of like the idea of red, maybe like a dark red.
They say red will make you more selling it though. But if it's originally like so if it's originally like a baby blue, light blue car, sometimes you're better off to keep it literally that paint itself or that same paint code repainted.
I don't think it's baby blue.
If the only other but if yeah, yeah, buy it for 900, man. You can get an engine for 900 and you sell it for 36 if it's in that condition without really doing anything to it.
It's not the heat.
No, with having all that extra rim on it, the extra rim and load.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll use that.
For well, you know what? So if you don't like the way it dries, because it's more likely to crash with them 20s, probably. Even though it's a wider footing with the tire, it's weird with those low pros because there's no suspension in the tire itself. In the older
Oh,
car
it's like
suspension,
a
like
rubber band.
yeah, I'm trying to think if that's the leaf or coil. I believe that's coil rear. It's almost G bodies. It's not G body setup, but it's that big body, the bigger body setup.
I don't know. I'll have my dad go and look at it because he's a mechanic.
hmm
He still does it. He's been a mechanic for a long time.
Yeah, I'd love to fucking work on it though, for real. I gotta look.
Dude,
I gotta go
if
look
I still
because
get
it
it,
didn't show up.
if I still got it when I'm 18, I'll come over there. I'll drive that motherfucker up there.
All right, I gotta look at this real quick, viewers. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
It needs work. I gotta do some interior work. Um,
Wow, it's blurry, but I would keep it just like that. That interior, that vinyl top. Yeah, you're supposed to leave it like that. That thing is
I
worth
don't think
money,
it's vinyl top.
dude. Yeah, no, that's if it's painted like that. I believe it is vinyl top, dude. It's got the pop pop. It's
It's
got
been painted white.
so then it's painted white where it should be, but that's beautiful. That's how you want it. Even if you don't like that, that's how you leave it because the dude who's got the big money who's gonna buy that wants it like that. Believe me. For real, that color and that yeah, that blue and white with the white interior and those rims, yeah.
It does look very calming. I have seen that side of how it looks like that.
Yeah, yeah, I'm saying yeah, that's someone's literally gonna pay to make it turn back to that if you change it from that.
But I'll probably get.
It depends on how bad the paint is. It might not need repainted. Not all cars need that. It might just need brake and gas line, and
There is some
it,
rough spots.
but then it needs metal work, not just paint. And it might not need a full thing of paint. It might need. So
Maybe spray paint.
the whole car would technically, the whole car would technically get a coat of paint, but only certain areas would be like repaint. But it would all color match because the whole car would get a spray over. After being sanded. But only the problem areas where the rust or the metal work or it really needed it would be painted, painted, like through and through from bare metal. The rest would be scuff up what you have, good enough. Like not too light, not wet sand, scuff it up. But use that as your primer, that OG paint, and shoot the same blue over the whole thing, and hopefully don't appear a little darker where the new metal is, and lighter where it's just over. But if you get the same exact paint code, it's not going to be too much darker on a new paint compared to that lightened up sunburnt as an undercoat. If it's all being reshot, it's all being reshot. But you don't have to bare metal a whole car like that, especially an older car like that. You're better off leaving that kind of intact.
Yeah. So I'm simply gonna try to do whatever it takes. Oh, he said he'd save it for me. But yeah, I'll do that. And not only am I getting the car out of here for cheap, because he could have sold it for a lot more. What do you think it would be worth on that picture?
Hard to say with that picture, but at least like 1,800, 2 grand. And then if you go up to it, like I said, it could be 36,000, depending on everything else going on. Yeah, 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 yeah. So so like I don't know. I'm sure you're. What if oh man, I'm trying to think. I'll have to talk to my transmission dude, right? And see if he still has like Daddy Dave's current number, right? Because I get a hold of Daddy Dave and might have Big Chief or Murder Nova or one of them buy that off you.
Damn. Um.
Daddy Dave's from East Coast. He's out this way, and he still has some of his transmission work done with the same dude I use. Even though I do transmissions, this is R&R like racing. This is the transmission place that people use. Even OKC boys have them shipped out there. The cost of shipping them.
Yeah. He said the transmission was new. I already did some research. It said a 350 wouldn't bolt up to that transmission too.
What you up to, Lemon?
I might I might just do the thing where I take the springs off and leave 25 bags or 35
I would
and
keep them.
take them up.
I would keep them for when you resell it, even if you don't want to drive it like that. But it looks good like that, and you're gonna have a stereo in it. So I would just leave it like that. Because if you do, you're gonna be buying some 15s that are skinny steels with the old style tires, even if you're brand new tire. Um, and you're gonna have less surface area.
Yeah. I'll see when the time comes. He said he's gonna save it for me. I'll have my dad look at
I
look
would
at
try
it.
to drive it as is, and if you uh, I would keep those rims, even if you decide to do like more original, like 15-inch Krager or sport style or rally style that the Impala would have had.
I'll do something good.
But
Something
those
original.
are good. That's good right there. Even if it's 20s, not 24s, but that right there, or the 24s, that's how to resell it.
My dad's not like, I don't know if he's thrilled because he said he never really liked it.
Well,
I
he
like
ain't
it for
got
like
to.
99 bucks.
Yeah, but it's worth money. There's money in that thing. You got to
Yeah,
see
he
it.
can sleep on it, whatever. But I think 900 bucks, decent frame. I might need to do a little bit of patchwork on one spot because there's a small rust hole.
Can
But
you invite me over there, Lemon?
I'll
Any way you can invite me over there? Yeah, I would love to come see it in person to see how rusty it is, like in certain like metal spots, but also chassis spots that are more important. And then structural like control arms, like the upper lower control arms, how they mount to the frame, the rear, the axle supports, and then on the frame supports for the suspension down to the axle. If any that's been wonked up, one from trying to drag race it, two from it being lifted like dunk, three from the extra weight of the rim and the wheel mass they call it, and probably having shoddy suspension at least three times in its whole life because it's old enough. It's old enough and heavy enough that the suspensions went and went and went on it. And if it's got GM OG suspension on it still, I'll laugh my ass off because I've seen that before. It was actually a 62 62 Impala, and it had the original suspension. And it was whooped. It was whooped. I mean, so you push down. It was a lowrider with just it just had having the 62 suspension. You push down on the trunk twice and let go, and the thing would just basketball like 8, 12 more times up and down, up and down, up and down. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was a lowrider with just not even being a lowrider. Thank you so much.
Like four fat bitches just still hopping in the back.
Are we partying in here or did you already exit? Casino? Casino. Do you want to gamble?
Yeah, all my money from the paychecks is gonna go towards gambling.
Yeah, that sounds like younger me. I should get back into doing that. Your dad thinks, oh, that's a bad buy or whatever. Fucking let me know.
No, he didn't exactly say that. He just said that's not his type of car.
Okay.
To make sure I'm not buying anything.
All right. So you're buying it for 900. I'm offering you 1200 already. And if I see better pictures of it, I might offer you 1800 of it. So that's already worth something to you, right? Because if you absolutely like bio, I don't want this thing. I just got it in the yard. I don't want this. I'll pay for the shipping and all that to get it here, and I'll pay 1800.
Damn.
Because I know that I'll make money on it.
Well,
So it's a $900 car to you, but
I'm
I'm
down
just
for that.
I'm just saying, have it, drive it, own it, love it, or sell it and make money. But if you're not gonna, you're like, it's 900. I really don't. I'm telling you, buy it. I'm telling you,
I'm doing it.
yeah.
I'm
Because
spend the sweet on it, but
I'm just saying, like, dude, if you tomorrow you're like, I don't want it, and you have the title in your hand, get the title, the car, the trailer,
I love old cars.
because I know I can make a profit on that. And I know I got a guy I can call right now, and it don't matter. He'll say we're waiting until the morning to leave. But yeah, get in the passenger side of the truck. You got the trailer behind it. Here we go.
I won't have it tomorrow, but it might be
No, I
Friday.
know. No, I'm not rushing you. I'm just saying. I'm not rushing you. I'm just saying. If you decide you do not want it, it still has a home. I'm telling you, I almost bought Jay's, but I said I didn't want to do that to him because he had maybes on driving again and having his, so I didn't want to take his car. I can go find vehicles. But like same with that, like you. Oh, he's got a box Caprice, like a big four-door box Caprice, but it's like 85, 88, which I was born 88, so that'd be nostalgia. At one point I wanted to have some 88s, you know what I mean? Because of that. And then he has a G body, like a Monte Carlo.
He told me if I didn't buy it, he was gonna send it off to storage, and then he was gonna go have a Corvette motor and shit built to put in it. But
Yeah, then it would
told me
be a
that
$42,000 car instead of a 36.
he told
At
me
least you're pushing
that he
50K if you put new suspension on it. Say I put air ride on that, cough up to fucking 8 grand, put air ride on that. That's an $80,000 vehicle now with 24s and a new engine, the transmission retouched once. You know what I mean? All new gas and brake lines, probably stainless steel. Cough up or like again 3 grand out of your own pocket, but you're making You're making money on it each time you put money into it. If I built that, that's why I said I'll build that thing. Send you pictures. It'll have all chrome front belt work off the front of the engine. You know what I mean? It might not even have the original heads on that block. It might be bigger heads, you know, or like pushed. Yeah, honestly, I there's if I knew the curb weight of it, if it was like if it's definitely a 2 ton car, if it's 4,000 pounds, which I bet you is 5,280 pounds. 5,280 is my guess. It might be 5,800, but I'm thinking 5,280 pounds, right? If when you look in the door jamb, the driver door jamb of total weight, not front or rear weight, curb weight. So that being said, 5,000, over 2 ton vehicle. I usually step up from the small block to a big block, and it would just be a 454 car. Even if it was like out of like the 90s Chevy truck, I'd rather have the old 70s style. Like I have a 70s 454 in the Malibu, the 79 Malibu with a 77 engine. But I'd find another, 77 engine or something like that. Real deal.
So that what was I gonna say?
Sorry.
Shit. No, you're good. He told me it was a 302, but I'm pretty sure it's
That's
a 305.
right. Yeah. 302 is a Ford thing. 305 is a Chevy thing.
302 is a Camaro.
Oh, yeah. 3.2 liter. That was a V6 later.
3.2. It's they had it in the Camaro.
All right. I'm less familiar with that. I'm used to that being the 5.0. And Chevy was a 5.3.
That was 68.
Yes, yeah, 67 and 68. Yeah, that's I'm not thinking that chassis. I'm thinking 77 era build, like if a project, My bad, because I was not that I was being closed minded, but I wasn't thinking of that platform at all. The
Yeah, because
they were usually a 5.3 or a 5.7, and that would have been a 5.0. That what you're saying.
but hopefully everything checks out. Because I mean, he just had a kid, and
The money would be good for him.
you know, yeah. And he said he needs the $900 to go towards the kid, whatever.
Yeah, and get that out of the yard. Yeah. So what? How much for that red truck, that Dodge? Because if I'm coming down, oh man, damn it. Say I come down there and buy your black Dodge, that red Dodge, and that Chevy. If I'm gonna come down with a big trailer instead of a small trailer, you're like you ain't buying my truck, and like your black truck's not even for sale. I thought you just fixed the steering.
No, I still got the little front wheel
You left it apart.
I still got all the bolts and everything.
You loose though.
Got it through Lowe's, and I couldn't get it to drop down, so I got to jack it up and help it make it. But I had never done front end work.
So what? Tightening it or turning it? Like I don't know what's the
No,
lemon. What happened?
turning it.
She's still in
Whenever
chat.
I do all new front end work, it's aligned.
Oh, you gotta definitely align it, or you'll wear out new or old tires, or it'll death wobble, or
Yeah. So yeah, to get it aligned, I have to do all that. But that thing, once my truck needs doing most, I'll have something else to work on, and the rest just pays my
damn,
repairs and the truck.
I would honestly put into that car. Well, shit. So if the car is a short-term thing, a money thing, I would put my money in the car first, and then sell it, and you have way more than you need for the truck. Otherwise, I would get the truck running, and then have your car as a project and something you keep and own.
No, it's not a money thing right now. That's like 77 Impala. Shit, I like old cars.
Are you sure it's Impala,
I'll
not
get
Caprice? Okay.
Impala.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that looks like more like an '84 Caprice than a '77 Impala to me.
It said Impala.
Also, I would love to. I don't need like the VIN. Like I can't take that car from that dude or you. If you did show me the VIN would tell me exactly what it was. But also, besides the VIN, what is more important to me is the actual. There's a door jam number and then there's a hood pop number on that fender. It tells me all about the car, the original interior, the original engine tranny, original options like AC, different things, tilt, power, yeah, again, paint code, everything you need to rebuild it to original, or at least know how grandma or the racer kind of guy got it from the dealer. Because back then you specified, you didn't go to a car dealership and just like, I'll take red or blue. No, you had your car built for you, automatic or manual, AC or not, power everything or just power steering, like manual crank window and lock, it was quite a thing, and it made the car yours. It's amazing how that all changed, and how people devalue cars now and whatever. You don't see like one owner cars. Like,
I mean, just with increasing sales though, if I did everything I could to prevent rust and everything from forming and let it age longer, I bet you that motherfucker would go up in value a ton.
oh wow. So cars, I'm trying to think. Oh 08 to 12 cars I bought. Well, the one car I bought in oh 08 I still own. Another car I bought in 12 I still own. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to think of the other ones exactly because then I bought two more of that car to have a $300 car and a $500 car. And the first one was 800, but I already knew I wanted those chassis. And no, they weren't completely busted cars. But being a mechanic and yeah, like, yeah, I got, but they're all dated cars, but I like that. They're just about to actually go technically up in money or become more antique, nostalgic. However, everything I own is like throttle cable, meaning there's no like electric gas pedal, electric, it's throttle cable.
Yeah, that's my truck is throttle cable.
Right, right. But yeah, even on stuff with a computer and like the Jeep's distributed. Hi, welcome back. Did you get phased out?
You can make it off. I had YouTube.
Did you I thought you Wi-Fi'd out and then GTA'd out. You want to play Fortnite or something else? We don't have to talk cars all night. I already discussed all the car talk.
I'll just be back on. I'm sorry, Lemon. I'm just excited.
Yeah, and we can be done with that and talk about in-game.
Yeah, I can edit that.
Okay, okay. I thought it was our car talk.
Oh no.
What do you think of that, Lemon? She said she liked the paint, the color. We'll let you go though. I'll let you go if you really want to go.
Yeah, bye, Lemon.
Rest. Be back. I want to do something later. Something new or something again. Oh yeah. Click. Yeah. Yeah. She's.
I
Yeah.
should probably do some Halo too.
That's a thing. Um. Once you get so serious, it's like you pull back to just the chilling and shit. It's like someone's hurt, wants to spend more time or less time, or
Yeah, I'm trying to give her like a lot of my time as much as I can through the call because she doesn't always get to because well, her dad's an asshole.
hmm
Um, but yeah, she'll probably be coming around.
Oh, that's good. Would her parents let her come here or no? Not here. I mean there to you, but I'm talking all.
I'd probably
Or
try
her
to get
parents
her
don't.
set up.
Yeah, nah. Uh, you oughta. It's hard. It's hard, right? So what I would say is your family and her family both go to like the same water park or amusement park or something, and then you guys try to figure out from there when you got a night. where you're both gonna have families in hotel rooms, so you can't use either of those. So, man, so even when I was, older, but being younger, when all you had was a vehicle, or like you didn't have like a place, or like a that shit used to be exciting. It used to be stressful too.
I told her I was buying a car, and she's like, well, at least you're gonna have back seats now.
Yeah, that white leather needs polished. Tell her.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta watch even what like uh certain armor alls and that will stain it, and you don't want that. You want it to be that bright white. You gotta watch how you clean leather, or try to.
and the headliner, which that isn't hard. Clearing fabric, spray adhesive.
Oh, the headliner and that. Yeah, that's normal. That's just try to like pre-pin it all up where you think it needs to be, and then when you do glue it up, pin it just to make sure, and then so then you can pull the pins because the glue will set. We don't want to halfway start sagging again before it can set. Man, I'm telling you, I would love to work on it just to help you, like shine it up or do this or do that, little stuff, big stuff. But more of the big stuff, honestly. I don't know about rebuilding the engine right there in your dad's garage, but I could rebuild that engine. I'm sure your dad might not be like that comfortable, but with you two watching and that helping, right? But there's old school books. There's My Actual Brain, and there's the new like pulling up on the computer. But like I even remember all the different ways to not cheat, but to do valve lash adjustments quicker. But still, I go through and I do each one the thorough way. But there's a quick way to do pre valve lash, like when you're doing, yeah, when you're tightening up the top end after rebuilding. Because you have to start with number one on top dead center, tighten up that valve train. Go to number two, which means the crank away. Get two top dead center, do the, valve lash. You get,
When I get it,
but there's ways to do it where you do it quicker. You know which pistons are actually coming up after one, and as they come up, you just preload it. But then when you come around to that one's firing, then you tighten it. But you get them all shimmied up quicker that way.
yeah, when I get it, I plan on bringing it over here, jacking it up, bringing these heavy duty car ramps that we got over here, get them up on there, and then I'm gonna pull that oil pan off, drain the oil, pull the oil pan off, and see what's going on internally on the bottom end. And if it's just a bearing, then shit.
You won't necessarily know it's a bearing unless you pull all the mains. All
Yeah,
you have to
I'll go in
pull.
and drop all the bearings
That's what I'm
off.
saying. That would pop the crank.
Well, I'll probably pull all the bearings off, see how they look, and well, if shit looks bad and they need some holiday touch, I put it back together with new bearings, and then once we start cranking again, then I might try to fire it again and put some oil on it, kind of cylinder and see how it sits.
So not necessarily motor oil, but like penetrator, something like WD-40 or something.
GTAV,
So
GTAV,
yeah,
something
well,
like that.
Marvel's more of a kerosene. It can be used in the fuel or the oil, but you want like a WD-40. You want a quick acting agent, but you want something that loosens metal to metal and is like a greasy, oily lube that stays there. Or transmission, believe it or not, actually run off more. But yeah, I would start by like pulling plugs and spraying WD-40 down each piston.
Yeah, I'm gonna do all that, and then I'm gonna be bringing it
Hand
all over
crank it
here.
over, and if it won't even hand crank over, it's C's, meaning usually bottom end.
Yeah,
Or if it was top, like a push rod or something, you can do more damage. But it's so pulling the intake off. The intake will expose all the push rods. So without pulling the actual heads, you can see if push rods are bent or they're super oiled up around that straight shaft part where they come out of the block and they go up to the push rod or the connecting rod to the valve train spring.
Okay.
Oh shit, I'm about to
Well,
crash.
we'll see. I'll probably take pictures
Nah,
and
connecting.
look at the intake and diagnose it and
Mm-hmm. Because if the valve drain's all popped up, you don't want to keep trying to turn it over, but you do want to try to turn it over to see as far as the crank. So it's like obviously it's not gonna like start up. You're gonna start taking it apart to diagnose it. So what I'm saying is to pull the intake first and look at the push rods and all that, and try to like push each push rod up and down, see if they have jiggle. And then when you do turn the crank over, if it'll turn over, you can see the push rods besides the crank action before you even do the oil pan thing, where then it's got no oil in the bottom end as your hand cranking it. Before you actually like visually look, I would do a mechanical twist and turn of it. You're really not doing more damage if it's already seized. You know what I mean? To try to turn it over. Same with the spraying some WD in each piston face down the spark plug or down through the. Once you take the intake off, it'll be a quick psh, spray into each intake to do each piston with the WD. But the intake manifold ain't nothing to take on and off. You know what I mean? And that way you can leave the carburetor right alone. Don't even take it off of the intake. Just take it off. It's like the throttle cable, maybe a spring for the throttle cable, and the actual fuel hose. And you take the whole intake, carburetor, all that off. Bloop. And you're already looking at mechanical top end. And you don't want to look at mechanical bottom end. You want it submerged in oil for your pre-testing with, you know.
yeah.
But then if it's not turning over, and I mean like your dad or whatever, you're really getting on it, a long bar, something, and then yeah, I would just pull the oil, pull the oil first, and then the pan later, so at least it's a half dry pan, and then visually look, see if you can crank again, hand crank it over. Probably still not, but
Yeah. Sorry, I'm coming to my house.
you're good.
I'm going to pop up on my stuff in a minute.
Hmm.
I'll probably hop on PlayStation.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting on that zombie game, but I don't know what you want to do. Which
What zombie game? The Zombie Army?
oh, do you have that?
No, I didn't. But I have it
Oh,
today.
I got that Killing Floor 2 too, but I meant the Fortnite Prison Escape. But we could do 7 days. I made sure to download that for you. I downloaded it for you on the PS5. I got that shitty graphic game and Minecraft and Roblox and Fortnite. All the
Wait, is it
low gra.
multiplayer?
Yeah, I got all the low graphic games on my PS5, but they're on an external hard drive, so don't shame me. I didn't
Alright.
do that to the internal solid state.
I'm gonna take a piss real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
Alright, I'm back.
All right.
Okay. So the reason why I haven't really been like thrilled with my truck is because I didn't get the thrill of actually having to put a ton of work into it.
Well,
Injecting
it
oil.
still needs more though. Yeah, you did work. You did work to it, and it still needs work. It needs tires. And needs. Does it need brakes, or you did that? You,
I already did all the brakes.
I remember you talking about the shoe and spring work.
I was just hoping I could have done more to the engine like that.
Well,
Well, they're nice, but like
you're gonna constantly play with a carbureted vehicle on a hotter day or a rainier day, or if you change altitude up a bigger mountain. You gotta know it too before you're right there doing it. Most all of it is carburetor. Every once in a while, it's a little bit of a distributor turn, and knowing the difference between barometric pressure and humidity. Because humidity is moisture in the air, and that's just your carburetor constantly. Sometimes when you're going up and down mountains and hills, you start changing the fueling. You actually change your distributor just a little bit too, because you're losing the pressure around you. The engine can't suck the same amount of air. It's got less air. You have less air, so you got to turn back the timing a little and give it a little more time to suck before it pops.
A little more time to suck before it blows.
Suck, squeeze, bang, blow.
Ah,
Blow is the end, the exhaust. Suck in air, squeeze and compress it. Pop is the firing, the power stroke of the four strokes, and then blow out the exhaust. Suck, squeeze, bang, blow.
C sucks, I squeeze the C, and now I blow.
Suck, squeeze, bang, blow. Just remember that. Suck, squeeze, bang, blow. One, two, three, four stroke. Three is power.
Sorry, I'm just operating on my feet for this next machine.
Two stroke is just pop, 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 pop. Every time. Every single time.
Sounds like I'm
Even though it's a two stroke, it's literally down and up. It has to do that.
preheat oven to 450.
That means 8 minutes in the microwave, dude.
No, I'm doing it in oven. I might have to do this because that's a fucking saucy ass fucking $3.80 oven in my house. Which is exactly what I need.
Yeah, yeah, it is gonna. It's still gonna. I'm telling you, just throw in the microwave 8, 10 minutes to be good, man.
Yeah,
If you don't like it, you take your torch. You gotta. Oh, you don't do dabs in it. Take your torch and just heat up the crust a little more, like flame broil, to
I got a big
ch-
fucking
ch-
pot.
ch- ch- to oven the crust and leave the rest all goopy from the microwave. Yeah.
It's gonna be delicious. Oh, I'm having a good day.
My buddy went to torch the crust like that, like I was talking, and all the cheese and pep slid.
Fucking yesterday, I was at work. A fucking blind guy went in there, used the bathroom, and wiped pee all over the wall and the toilet. So I had to clean it. Uh-huh. So today, I'm buying a car. I'm finding out that I'm buying a car.
Your dad's not gonna be impressed.
He's if I do the work, get it running, I'm sure he will. He'll be proud of me. He said it's good. It's good that I'm doing something. You know,
You can keep your money tied up
whatever.
instead of in drugs or women, or like you're not playing guitar. So like, yeah, like I don't know. You can still learn how to play guitar and work on cars, but
So with me having this project, I'm gonna really prove to him that I didn't buy this just to sit around. I'm
right.
gonna prove to him that I'm actually gonna do this. So I may not
But the
have
truck
the car
steering.
on time.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, do life, dude. At your age, especially, even at my age, if I was worried about where I was at, I would do life more than game. I if I needed it, I would be working. I would be working 40 hours and then another part-time job, and you know what I mean. I'd go do
If
training to get a better job, or what you know. If I was needing, I would do.
if I'm not gaming, I'm gonna be updating on life and how I'm doing with this thing. Because first thing I do, depending on whether my dad wants to work on it or not, I'm gonna try to get him to get my truck done.
Yes, so you can drive, even if you don't actually, at least we'll have it where you could do it. Not to take off or like sneak away, but yeah, no, to have it though, to have it.
Front end work, we need to do it. Me and him, I'm gonna
Oh, a lot of it's mechanical. It's hands-on stuff. You'd be surprised what you don't need.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I mean. I'm trying to while I'm waiting on saving money for tires after I bought the car, I'm gonna work on the car. Well, you know,
So you're ready? You want to do that yourself instead of like some people would say, "Oh, it's worth it. Just pay the engine man. Like let someone rebuild that." Because if you start tearing it apart, if you this is a warning. If you take that thing apart more than the intake manifold off and the oil pan off, if you actually start pulling the crank out and those bolts for the mains and the pistons, or take the head off, a lot of engine builders are like, no, I won't even work on that. I'm not gonna rebuild it. Sometimes you can go in there with a block and two heads and be like, here, this is what I need. But usually you're paying more. You're having something built. You're not just asking, can you freshen this up, see what's wrong, and rebuild it for me, please. They usually don't want you getting in them first.
yeah, I'm
It
not
makes it
gonna.
real hard on them.
But if I'm committed enough to do it myself, I'm going to do it myself.
Okay. No, that's
I don't want
good.
my dad to be
That's,
disappointed. I don't want my dad to bitch. I want to do something for me and prove to them that I can do what I want to do.
yo, what's up?
Because my truck, it's been a learning curve. The engine, all that shit.
Yeah, because it's
I'm not
big.
gonna.
It's full size stuff. It's 1 ton truck stuff. But now you're gonna learn old school Chevy stuff that's like definitely not metric. Prepared to use your SAE wrenches and sockets. Finally, it'll feel good. I remember how good it felt to start not needing metric, like getting into old vehicles again.
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to
make
think of
my
the cutoff. I think 82. By 82, all the cars started fucking going to metric. All the Americans.
shit. Depending on how life goes, shit. If you want to see the cars back then, I'll buy you one.
Well, we'll figure that stuff out. We'll figure that out.
About buy you.
Hey, was it is Josh here too? Just Hood?
No,
Hood.
but
Yeah. What's up? It sucks he can't. He was having issues.
as soon as I can, I gotta save up at least 1,200, something like that. Because it's gonna cost about 125 bucks to get it towed out here.
Well, yeah, you gotta have that besides the cash for the title. Yep.
Girl, saying, he said he's already gonna save it to me. I'm this far in. I may as well just buy it. Got it from Walmart, so
Hey, what's up? I hear you, bud. I'm drifting in the rain in a convertible. And yes, before you can say it, I know there's none of the actual drift cars in the game that are convertible. But I put low tracks on my Honda S2000. What up, Hoodface? War Gamers? How's it going, man?
sick. And I'm gonna make mine super fancy by using the pizza box from Pizza Hut. So my dad can install his little pizza oven.
Hey, hold on. Let me ask Hood. Hood, I got a question. You've heard of like 72 to 77 Chevys, the Caprice, the Impala, the Dunk. How much would you pay for one? It was like powder blue with a white top, white interior on 24s. How much would you pay without saying more?
Trade.
How much would you pay cash if you had it? If you had it for a Dunk, a 77 Chevy Impala, powder blue,
20 to 50K.
20 to 50K, depending on the powertrain and the rest of the shiny or not shiny.
Yep.
Yep. See?
All right. How much you think I'm paying?
Well, no, don't even, Grim. You're not supposed to, because what if he's your buyer?
Going to 50.
Don't even keep that to yourself, Grim. That's no, no, because that's between you and me. Like, I'm your mechanic, and you know, what I mean, you're not supposed to. Everyone is now a potential buyer, even me. Like I said, I buy at 1,200, not knowing what's wrong, and 18 if I was like, yeah, it's really good, it's solid, man. You know what I mean? Good find. if you know what I mean, if you didn't want it tomorrow.
All right.
But keep it for as long as you want to keep it though. It ain't got to be no like tomorrow hurry thing about it.
I already got the keys though, so I plan on driving it tomorrow.
Yes. Yep. Get it running, driving. Get it where you're running it and drive it a few times, and then like even on a rainy day, because on a rainy day it's gonna drive different.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little boggy with the way it actually drives engine wise, and the tires are gonna feel like marbles are on it.
What's funny, I told my dad it was box ready, and he's like asking me questions. I sent him a picture. He's like, "You're buying that thing?" And I'm like, "Heck yeah."
Yeah. He's gonna be your dad. Your dad's gonna be jealous. Well, because you're gonna start doing woofers and all your stereo equipment. If you have a car like that and it sounds amazing, you're gonna be able to sell speakers or your expertise in doing their stereo with their speaker or amp. You know, like wiring and install and you know what I mean.
Oh yeah,
That
that makes sense.
that car help almost like advertise you. So what's your nickname? You gotta have a nickname and all that. So dude in the chat, in the group, right? His name's Jerry. So he's got Jerry rigged audio. You know what I mean?
Um, well, my brother, his equipment works fine, but they don't come with tuning.
So the Tuna's tuning, audio tuning, Tuna's audio tuning, TAT. Like, or wait, you gotta get tit. You gotta do. It's audio though. How do you say audio with an I? Like, no,
I
huh?
idea.
No. I'm trying to like.
Easy, easy, easy. Holy, 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 ho.
Well, yeah, Tuna's audio tuning would be TAT. I was trying to get TIT for you, but it's got to have audio in it. Don't even need tuning. But sometimes people already have their own stuff. Like they're not looking to buy speakers from you, right? But if you have spare boxes, spare speakers, you start acquiring more of that the more jobs you do for yourself and others. And because they're like, oh, now that you're here, I just actually want two 12s and a real solid ported box with a graded, rated amp for it, you know, and you'll end up with their 10 and their 12, their loose stuff, whatever that they were gonna Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I've seen Mac wires before.
hmm
Fuck. But yeah, life's going good right now.
I had a Ford van and I screwed a 12-inch speaker in each of the back doors, the actual door, and it fucking rattles so damn hard.
Why does it
I
rattle?
Well, the van. I made the actual van the speaker box, like the rear doors, but then the walls of it would just.
My brother said he had 412s in that motherfucker. And oh, I've seen what they can do, and that shit will fucking take the trunk off the car.
Mm-mm. Let me know if you're getting on a game. Otherwise, I'm gonna keep moving on here. But if you want to get on, yep. Oh yeah. I should eat something between this broadcast and the next one of whatever other game, but I don't know.
Even if my dad, whatever, shit happened, whatever, I still told him Happy Father's Day, and I took him out for lunch at a place called Calvin's, the burger joint, and ooh, it was damn good. It was damn good. We went on my lunch break. What did I
Okay.
get? I got a bacon cheeseburger, came with fries, and damn, it was good. And he had already went to breakfast with my brother, but he still took me. He went and got like fried mushrooms. He said that were damn good.
That's it though. He was easy on you. You paid.
Well, he said he had already ate. He went to, and I already knew he did, but I figured I'd just ask, and I didn't know how early he went to breakfast.
Oh yeah, so brunch, lunch.
Yep. So that type of thing. But he still ordered some. We just sat there and ate for a while. Talked about shit. Hi, Ugly. Hi, Stinky. Yes, you're a good dog. Get over here. Give me a hug right now. And yes, I taught my dog how to give hugs.
Nice.
So, yes, you're a good dog. Now get down. Get down.
Yeah, she knows there's food. I'm about to knock some food up out your hand because you easy. I do this all the time.
Stupid. You're just a stinky
You
dog.
you heard me though? That dog's setting you up for the lineup. Wait for the punch. They just did it on me. This car just went over 2 lanes to try to put itself in front of me.
I'm taking the pizza box. So if you knock me up or trip me up, whatever, fucking,
It's in the box.
it's in the box. I don't give a fuck. I'll scrape the stains off the top of the box and put it back on that motherfucker. But I'm taking the box and a fucking bottle of wings in my house. I'm eating what I want and putting the rest in the fridge.
I can't not. These fucking Grand Theft motherfucks. I can't not deliver one of these cars no matter how fast or slow I go without them crashing me. So I'm just gonna go full freaking throttle because they just keep finding ways.
My dog sniffs me. I'm never around here anymore. I'm always at work.
Yeah, they notice the difference.
And since I've been going to work right now, I've kind of struggled a little bit. I've been trying new things. Like I always used to hate trying new things, but I've been trying new things, doing all sorts of different shit. And it's good.
Start working out. You'll feel really good because one, whatever mentally is going on, that you're already feeling good, that helps. That helps start you. But physically, you start to hurt, but then you start to feel good. You start to feel really good about yourself. Watch. Just do like 10 push-ups every morning. I'm telling you, and then at night you're gonna want to do another 10, and then by the time before you know it, you'll be doing 20 sets of 20 or something. Work your way up. Don't hurt yourself, but work your way up. You see.
Yeah.
What do I want to do? I want to call another car, but I don't even know. You know what? Let's just do this the easy way. Let's just manage vehicles. Recall that car.
You want some food? All right, come on.
Mm.
Yeah, you want some food? I heard you shit on the floor today.
Oh yeah, terrible dog.
Well, they probably shouldn't have. There you go. Here's a little bit of food. Here's a nice vegetarian burger with sausage and gravy.
Boy, yeah. Love the low tracks, extra low traction.
Ooh, this pizza looks good. I just ordered a deal of pizza. It was like $24.99, and they had their fucking medium.
Oh yeah, two larges and the sticks and the yeah, I know what you mean. The big boy
Well,
pack.
I got two medium pizzas,
Oh, two meats. Okay.
two medium,
Yep. Yep.
right? And it came. I got the picked bacon breadsticks, bacon cheddar breadsticks, or whatever.
Mhm.
Uh, three different sauces. Then I got an 8-piece drink,
Okay.
all 24.99. They added their $5 shit, so 30, and then I tipped them $5, so $35, whatever.
Yeah.
It's still a lot of food, and there was still some in my fucking fridge today, and I ordered it days ago. So I can just fucking toss that other pizza out. Last piece in there, and I forgot my birthday gift in the house. Dropped it by. She got me some
When was it? I thought that was already, not just. Yeah, yours was the day before Jay's, right?
Yeah, Jay's first, but I left it over there by
Oh
mistake.
wait, yeah, his is the last day of April. Yours is the first of May.
And she got me this little tag on it. Look, it's really cool. Set back. She got me this OP fucking roofer unit. Or not roof, what do you call them? Whatever. I just read a thing. Fucking carpet, whatever. Smells pretty good. I got like a shit ton of fucking black ice air fresheners.
Oh yes, the black ice.
Yeah, shit tons of those. And she gave me this little jelly thing, the grits. It's corn jelly. You want to try it? I ate it, and I was like, "You want to try some, Chad?" She's like, "Yeah, just a little piece." So I cut it in half, small little thing. It's shaped like corn, and everyone at the game was like, "It literally tastes like fucking like bullshit. I'm eating fucking gummy corn right now."
Way better than corn. Those little Halloween things. Is jelly
It gave me like a jelly
gummy?
corn.
Go
It's
ahead.
like a gummy.
Go ahead. What's it called?
It's corn jelly.
Corn jelly. Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's literally like a little fucking gummy fucking edible thingy. It's not an edible. That'd be crazy if you gave me an edible and I get half of it. Like, that would be crazy.
You guys liked it a lot,
I would never eat it again. I mean, it wasn't like I felt bad. I put it on my chest and I ate that motherfucker for like
but it
10
was
minutes.
corn,
Yeah, it's corn. And I was like, really? Seriously? Like, it tastes exactly like sweet corn.
which I like. Yeah.
In a fucking gummy flavor. Like, I don't know if I liked it or not. I wouldn't buy it just for the fun of it. I just fuck it. I hate it. What do I want to make at this barbecue? I'll make some hamburgers, hot dogs, maybe some chicken, corn jelly. What the fuck makes it better?
Right.
I'm seafood about done. Gotta go to they like stick the box on top of the oven into the box so it don't get all cold up and shit. Weird shit. Anyone want some? Okay. I got another fast pizza cutter. I wanted to use the other good one, but fuck.
The bitch. Even though that's why you buy a pizza cutter is to use it, but little bitch. Don't use the good one yet. The old one's still dull.
Shit, we used to have these ones that had the wood handle, looked like they were fucking made 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck, and best pizza cutter out there. All the other ones, fuck that, didn't work. Get your fucking nose out of the trash, stinker. Got the best fucking pizza ever.
I just jumped in a Pantera with low traction, and I was driving a four door like Aston Martin with low tracks after the Honda S2000.
You heard it go.
Mm-hmm.
Thin crust pepperoni.
I like thin crust definitely, and I like light red sauce on mine. If I, personally like order, like get it, and I'll do cheese and pep. Cheese and pep is like a normal thing. A lot of people like cheese and pep. Not everyone likes, but I like ham and pineapple and bacon. I like a Hawaiian. So I'll get like a half Hawaiian, half cheese and pep if they'll do it. Sometimes they want to charge extra because it's like different toppings, but it's still just a. But cheese and pep is just the one topping.
Yeah.
I like Hawaiian though. But like not everyone does, so I can do cheese and pep. That's fine.
Now that we're applying salt, do I have to
Yeah.
order it? I wouldn't order it every time because I like the
Right.
variety.
Oh, see, I don't like veggies in mine at all.
Like
Green peppers, black olives. No, I don't do supreme. No, no. I do meat lovers. I'm a carnivore.
yeah, me too. I you probably should get my mom some mushrooms. I like mushrooms. Their mushrooms are always fried as fuck.
Hello, hello. Thank you for watching. This car is on low tractions, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm driving like this. Oop. I try to get extra swifty. It's hard to, it's not like a drift car, right? So there's like no steering, bad brakes.
When I bought my truck, I was excited, but I didn't think it was gonna be that fast.
You're about to be. Mm-hmm.
Because this is older, it's carbureted, and I've wanted a carbureted car. I mean, sometimes you can't even appreciate a carbureted car. It's just fucking like, I want to run right, and then randomly I just don't get it at all. Unless it's a quadra. Quadra drift. Sure. Yo, hang on, hang on. Sure. My fucking neighbor. God, I can't even get in my house right now.
What?
Oh, my neighbor. Fucking, he used to raise them fucking Julia roaches and shit. People that have like seizures and
Mm?
whatnot.
Oh.
Yeah, like, and
Mm-hmm.
they're not fucking fuck roaches. You'll never catch a roach in my fucking house. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. But he used to fucking raise them whatever because that's how he made his money. Because they sell for a lot. And they'd be outside the house. Not inside, outside. It was
You see that picture I sent the group that one time with the bugs?
maybe.
Well, so I did the bail office. I think Auto Shop has another car. I don't remember seeing my salvage yard pop. I feel like I'm running in circles over here.
Yeah, I can dig a pizza and the fucking ranch. You know what? I'm eating that shit. You're good. He parked it outside of AutoZone. It was sitting there for 6 months and nobody, with a for sale sign in the window,
mm,
and nobody called him.
that's wild.
It's in the ghetto too. It's the ghetto fucking store.
So you think that they would want that?
Uh-huh. Motherfucker, they're so far in the ghetto over there. They tore down a Bank of America to build a church for kids.
Mm,
Isn't that ridiculous?
mm-hmm.
That wasn't me. That was Brian.
Thank you.
No, that was me. No.
I was say because that was wet. No lie, you could tell that was like. You finish your pizza, then you go. hmm
Sitting here in my chair.
So yeah, if that happened, I would just finish my hot pizza. You already are, I wouldn't make a mess. No, I wouldn't go make a mess. Then you gotta wash your hand. Then oh, yeah. I would just finish eating. Motherfuck! I haven't had a single car get delivered not crash. This pedestrian, I should have just mowed that motherfucking pedestrian down. I just crashed third car in a row for the auto shop. Fucking stupid, stupid reasons, some of them. And you would say it's me, and I would say some of it's this controller is a little different than mine. And I ain't played GTA in a while. But oh, I just missed the pedestrian, did $1,000 worth of damage.
Things yet, if you don't like that, where the triggers are hard to push sometimes, or like weirdness in motion
Uh,
sickness, the settings for that is turn off in 7 seconds. If it doesn't have it on the PS5 version,
Sometimes I'll be hitting the brake pedal or a gas pedal and it fights me.
yeah,
Oh my mother.
there's
Call of Duty, besides the actual controller rattling like a gun, it was kickback. It had feedback.
yeah, it was pretty cool when I first used it, but I had to turn the motion blur off when I tried the PS5 version. I also had to turn that shit off, and it felt weird. Felt like I was playing my fucking game with a goddamn vibrator.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna get motion sickness fucking playing the goddamn game with a PS5 controller. Anything you hit, the fucking controller vibrated so much. Felt like I was running the goddamn chainsaw.
So what do you want to play?
I'll join it on my PS4 here in a second.
Well, I mean, on here. I'll take you to the dealers and stuff. I say we could play other games. It's up to you. I try to be super flexible with my friends now that I have a bunch of games,
Okay. I
and
like looking.
yeah. So
Alright.
if you want to play this, we can play this.
GTA.
Oh, I thought you
I
were.
can hop on
I
GTA.
thought that's what you said you did, but it don't matter to me.
No,
I've
I'm
been
on
on here.
PS4.
Okay, I double hear you.
Why?
You never left with your phone?
We good now?
I think so. You got the phone muted, or you leave?
I left with my phone.
Okay.
Are you still hearing me twice?
No,
If you are, make sure it's not your controller speaker, because I can hear
no,
myself right now.
that's you.
Um, it is me.
Yeah, totes. I got this fancy mute button right on my controller next to the PlayStation button. I can mute and unmute real quick. I see the controller now. I forgot about that. And it even gives me it gives me an, so is it because you were double, no, it's because you were doubly in here or something. I don't know, but
Is it still doing it or no? Is it normal? Because I don't want it to do it at all.
I don't know. I think it's just loud, not echoey. I think I just need to turn you down a little.
Hang on, let me plug in my other mic.
I hear the AC like a diesel, so that's on me to turn everyone down individually.
Hang on. Hold on.
Cause I have my headset on. No, I have my headset on hypersensitive. So and then I spin down the wheel, my speakers, like my ear.
Give me 1 second.
All right. So you gotta let me know. I mean, I'll help you. I'll take you to the dealers. We can make money on here. If you want to do other things. Hello.
Is that better?
Well, it's like the same. As far as your volume, the quality and the AC in the background, it's all right. Maybe louder. Maybe louder. Like I can hear the bearings, not the fan. Before I just heard the fan. It's. I know you're eating. It's. I don't know why that is. You got. It's super sensitive, or it's super close to you where you sit. I'm ready for another game. I've broadcast this for a while.
All right, is that better?
Over 2 hours. Yeah.
Okay, I turned off the AC
The
and
racebook is open and the horses are running at the inside track. Stop by and play.
I mean, if you need it. No, just further away. Yeah, yeah. It sounds like the AC was just really far away, or was something muffling the front of it. But yeah, no, it's good. It is good. It's better.
okay.
Whatever you did is better.
Turn the AC off.
Okay. Salvage yard vehicles. Blah blah blah. I don't know if I'm gonna. Again, I would like mentally to know what you're thinking about doing, so I can pre-mentally plan on the next game or redoing things on here like dealers and
Are you thinking about GTA? Because you already did all that shit, and I don't really feel like going and doing that.
you don't. Yeah, that's what I need. Honesty. I need you to communicate. I can't read your mind. Yep. Uh, I'm not saying like
Let me download it 7 days. You want to start a whole new world?
I think I think that if I were to play that, I would want to do my creative that I've been working on and kind of almost have like a fun day on it first with all the ammo in the world and the AK and the mopeds and just drive around the map that is the map and get a better idea of it and then the next day struggle and do like a not even the from scratch one. I'll take the one that's deep in because if you can supply me like it's deep in, we'll be all right. But that I don't mind going into the existing one we had instead of starting over every time. That's one of the things I didn't. That's one of the things I didn't like about Minecraft was starting over every time. Every new group of people or time we got on, people want to do a survival and they want to do it from scratch. And it's like, oh my god, why can't we just, you know what I mean, stay in an existing one and use it repeatedly over and over, or do creative and
I legitimately tried to do that before,
you know, I'm
and
not.
it was someone that was like not even on the game. It was just one of the clicks that I just didn't, just couldn't do it.
What? Oh, they got you. You saying you died?
No, I just couldn't do it because I could literally easily beat the every 7 day horde.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I wanted. I wanted to join in and do that. Yeah,
I mean, we can do that. We can play on our other one.
but
It's viable. I mean, I'll still play, but I can't
you just
have 100% on.
you want to start from. I don't want to start.
We can do creative, and then later, if you decide,
I would like to see the normal ass map on creative kind of thing almost. You know what I mean?
let's do that.
Because I mean I have one of those and
I
I
haven't done one of
built
those
up.
in a long time.
All right, so I'm getting off of here, not doing more work. All right, all right, all right, viewers. That's it. That's it for this broadcast. I do have. I just went from two to one. You guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We're about to go live on another one. The viewers already know. They just click. They'll be watching the notifications. Thank you all for subbing, having notifications on, and those like button presses. Hell yeah! Thanks for watching this one. Catch me in the next one.